That's Spotty. And here we have... I think this is Royce.
Hey Royce, say hello. This morning, Royce Kim is going to be joining our accountability meeting because Royce needs to learn what accountability is. Right, Royce? You need to have a plan. You need to stick to the plan. And you have to do the plan for a long time. Consistently. Okay, Royce? Okay, alright, give me the pen. Okay. So James, you're the accountability manager. Put 2050.
Right. Probably dead by then.
Yeah, 2050.
26.
Oh. Okay. So we said that at the end of the month, at the end of May, sorry, we were going to go and look at the results and see what the numbers are like, because numbers don't lie. So the goal has not changed. We're still aiming for 50% market share of Ride and North Ride, and 1,000 social media followers, and we are going to achieve this, or the 50% by the 9th of February 2026. 1,000 social media by the end of the year. Can you please take out social media at the top? Rub it out. And can you write database, 1,000 database contacts? Okay. So essentially the social media followers are going to be our database people. So yeah, that hasn't changed. So we need to have 1,000 database contacts. Can you please get my iPad please behind you? One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7, 8, 9, 10, 6. Okay. Can you please write in red in that corner 36? Okay. So, in your opinion, James, the month of May, in terms of the numbers, was that better than April, March?
Of course.
Okay. So, in terms of this schedule, do you think we've effectively followed this schedule, or nah? Or half-half?
I reckon 75%.
Okay. I agree. I don't think it's been done with precision. We haven't really done it in the military precision that we were talking about last time, but obviously it's still.
But the reasons were sound.
The reasons were sound. Okay, so it wasn't because we were playing golf or stupid coffees or lunches, right?
Yeah.
Or like, not that they were stupid, but
It was
let's say-
necessary coffees.
let's say non-dollar productive. Everything was a bit dollar productive this month. Okay, so let's have a look at this calendar again and see if there's anything to change. So I think we should still stick to the 6th. Can you please rub out? Actually, let's just rub this whole thing again. So before you rub it out, let's just explain it. So we do gym, we do swimming. We're not anymore now because we moved. There's a morning video, which
We
haven't really done. So that's something that we haven't done. Office, lunch, and prospecting. So can you please rub it out again? Do the numbers again.
Eight.
Let's just go office.
8. 8 or 9. We were in the office at 9 last time.
It's the office at 8. Till 11. And then maybe go across. Right, office. Again there.
Yeah.
I'll like put a line that way.
Okay.
So that's a block of office block, yeah? Okay. And then from 12 to 6. Monday to Thursday.
Prospecting.
Okay. So can you write office AM, prospecting PM? Okay, and I want you to put here phone, prospecting, and then I want you to put at the bottom here door / mailbox. Prospecting. Okay. Oh, you don't have to write it because we already have a up dot. That's alright. Okay. Can you please go over this side? No. I want you to put day off. But prepare. Saturday. Okay. On the Saturday. Go on the other side. No, so I think this is very similar to Royce's schedule. Very simple. Very simple now. Right, Royce? Very simple. Okay, so generally in the morning we do our physical stuff.
Yeah.
From 8 to 11 we'll do office phone prospecting, and then from 12 to 6 we'll do prospecting door or mailbox prospecting. So and Fridays we do day off. Okay. So the prospecting goals, so this is the macro. Let's look at what we're actually doing in terms of the micro. Let's go over it again and see what we're doing. So monthly Luxury Is magazine, we drop it personally, door knocking, it's 1,000 per month. We approach businesses for free advertising, that's 8 per month. Advertise on the golf course, advertisement in the Korean newspaper, and a weekly drop. Face-to-face meetings per week, we are targeting 5. So when you look at this, James, what have we completed, what haven't we completed?
Monthly Luxury Is magazine.
Yep.
We have done consistently.
Have we approached businesses?
We have.
He has, but not 8,
But not
right?
8. Yeah, not 8.
But we have though, right?
I'll give that. How many businesses do we do out of 8? If 8 was our goal.
I think we did 4.
4. So half tick.
Half tick.
Advertise on the golf course, yes.
Yes, we've done that.
Korean newspaper, yes.
Yes.
Weekly drop. What is DPOD again?
Well, it's a problem because we don't remember.
What was a weekly drop? The new DPOD.
It's a problem when you can't remember one of the goals, right? Okay. Anyways, so face-to-face meetings 5 per week. How many face-to-face meetings do you think we were averaging?
Per week?
Yeah.
I'm guessing around 5, to be honest.
Okay. So that one has been quite good,
Yeah.
right? Because in the month of April, May, how many listings did we have? 1, which wasn't even in the area, right? In the month of May, how many listings do we have now? Or potential? We had Parkland, Taylor, so 2, and then Eastview, so 3. So I think the numbers have improved, which means the results have improved, right? Okay. Before we do anything, can you please bring my phone? Do you know where it is?
No.
Alright, that's okay. I'll just have to memorize it, but I need to say this and video log this because this is something that will give us hope, James. So there used to be an old client of mine who I had serviced a few years ago, back before we even did S1. So this was when I was at Ray White, and I helped them buy a property, and then I helped manage the property for a couple of months. It was very, very short term while they were trying to move in. And you know, when we do the vlogs, we're doing this, we're doing the videos, we're doing everything, right?
Yeah.
We don't know who's watching, right? Like, people follow us so we can see maybe the views. But this Saturday, I have another face-to-face meeting. because at the end of the year they're thinking of selling. But the response initially was, I've been watching your videos and I've been enjoying the content. So I think even though it feels like we're not doing anything effective, we can't see who's watching and how they're responding. I think there's a lot of people watching actually what we're doing. They know we exist, they know what we're doing, they're just not ready to ask us for the business yet, right? Because our approach is not asking them. I mean, we are asking them to meet, but in terms of giving us the business, it's up to them.
Yeah.
We're not going to push them for the business. It's a soft approach. So I think there's a lot of things we have to keep doing consistently. I think we're on the right track. I think if we keep doing this, I think we're more closer to the goal than we were before. So this accountability meeting is, number one, we don't even remember what one of the goals is, but I'm sure if it was important, we'd be doing it right. But I think in terms of 75%, you're right. Of the goals, of the calendar, of the numbers, we've hit very, very consistently. And I think if we just keep doing this until that date, I'm sure we'll get to the goal or even close. So I'm quite proud of our month of May. But what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to erase all the red, please. And the arrow on the face to Okay. And red, and you're right. Prospecting in big. Okay, so first point, monthly luxuries magazine, 1,000. Okay, next point. North Road, Golf Club. Okay, advertising. Okay, next, auction clearance rates. Weekly. What else are we doing? Korean newspaper. Next point. Rita. R-I-T-A. Okay. What else are we doing, James?
Social media.
Okay. Social media. Blog. YouTube. Etc. What else are we doing? Can you write next point, fanatical prospecting? I think James needs to go back to school and learn how to spell. How do you spell fanatical?
This is fanatical.
Fanatical?
Fanatical.
Yeah. Okay. So the Fanatical Prospecting is a book that I am reading at the moment, and I'm very, very inspired and motivated by the book because it's defined things a bit more clearly for me, and I think that's helped me get back on track. So Nelson, if you're ever watching this in the future, don't stop reading. Next point.
Don't.
No, that's what we're already doing. Okay. Can you put open houses better? Oh, that's what I haven't talked about. This. Better open houses. Just like world class. World class. Okay. And at the bottom, can you please write 100? $20, 100. No, just 100, 100. Oh, sorry, Royce. Alright, we're nearly finished. 20, 5. Okay, soft. No, at the bottom of 100. Soft, hard, face. Okay. No, take the boxes out. So monthly, can you, next to monthly, can you write monthly? Okay, sorry. Can you please write, next to monthly luxury is 12. Number 12, yeah, 12. 365. Down to left, right, 365. 52. 52. 365. 365. Open homes 52. Okay. So those are the amount of times that we're that's the amount of touch points that we are doing for people in the area. So can you please calculate at the end of what the number is? Come on, Royce. We're working at the moment. No, so I think the SD card got full, so we're continuing on. So James, could you please calculate the touch points there, please? So the book Fanatical Prospecting says that high-performing athletes, anyone high-performing knows their numbers. So it's about hitting those numbers daily, weekly, and yearly. So we know exactly what we're doing each time of the day. We've calculated the amount of times we are trying to do touch points or obviously let someone know that we exist in the area. So we know the numbers in terms of what we want to achieve daily. So 100 soft touch points. That could be, the monthly magazine, that could be a social media kind of thing, or a weekly drop, or it could be me just texting them the auction clearance rates. 20 hard is really asking for the business. So yes, number one, we don't want to be too aggressive in asking for the business. Obviously, people's timelines are people's timelines. So when someone wants to sell, they don't match James and I's timeline. I mean, just because we have a goal of 50% market share they're not going to sell their house with us because they want to help us get to the goal, right? People sell their homes, people do business with us because of their own timelines. So until they get to that point of where they're going to need us, we just need to be touching them until that happens, even though that sounds very bad. Okay, but yes, so we've calculated that we're doing 1,263 touch points for people in our database. 52 more times if you're Korean, because the Korean newspaper. But there is a Korean community in the area, right? So I think that would probably work very well. And we can probably minus 365 if they don't do social media. But who doesn't do social media these days, right?
Yep.
But if you're in Ryde or North Ryde, I think basically, and you're on our database, then 100% you would be getting, what's 52 plus 365 plus 12, what's that?
64, 429.
Yep, 429 if you just live in North Ryde. And if you come to our open homes, then that's another 52. So that's over 500 touch points a year that you could be getting from us.
That's more than every day.
Yeah, which,
Well,
so this helps people know that we exist in the area, okay?
which is our goal, right?
Yeah.
In terms of,
So what do you think one of the most effective ways of connecting with the community is? What's our most effective at the moment?
out of this list,
Yeah.
I would say Monthly Max.
Yep. If you play golf, I text the auction clearance
Yeah.
rates to them directly.
I think that includes Rita as well.
So with a black texter, can you please put a dot next to Rita there? And also open homes. Because Rita helps us stay in touch with the people who come to our open homes. So I put world class here because this is something we need to talk about as well, accountability. What's so important about open homes, James? Do you know what open homes is, Ross?
I'll try to say it one sentence. We are in contact with the people we are also trying to reach in the area. So it's important that we do open homes in a world-class level so that the people we're trying to reach can understand and see how we carry ourselves in our open homes, because it shows how we are going to treat their homes when we advertise for them as well.
I agree, because I haven't been a father for very long, and hopefully James will be soon when he adopts a son or daughter later. But as a father or as a parent, when these boys go to preschool or they go somewhere, do I expect my children to be treated well, or do I expect them to be mistreated?
Well, of course.
Well, what do I feel good or bad if they become mistreated?
Of course.
Okay, so when we meet people, right? You've met a couple of people with me, right? Do people care about their homes, or do they not care about their homes?
100% care about their homes.
Do you feel like it's very similar to the way they have a connection with their children?
Of course.
So they have a strong connection with the home. So if we mistreat their homes, do you think they're going to be happy, or?
Obviously unhappy.
So if we treat their homes like we treat our own children, Do you think people are going to understand that? Yeah, Royce understands.
What are you smiling about?
I don't know. Yeah, okay. So open homes, what have we implemented? Can you put a dot point down there? So we have water bottles.
Well, we have new business cards.
Yep.
We have to implement company brochures.
iPad stand.
And the
Flags.
retractable belts.
Yep.
Flags.
That's all we've done. So if we want to have this market share in this area, right? This area is very prominent. Every area is prominent, but this area has a certain caliber that they expect, right? Our world class, so our open homes have to be world class, because mediocre is not accepted or tolerated in this area, I think. So, but it's not that I think, I know. So, do you think even if we did all that, James, do you think we would stand out?
Gotta do what you gotta do. Our GoPro ran out of battery, so we have to use our phone instead.
Okay, so where we were talking about is,
Even if we did all these things, will we stand out?
yes,
It will give us an advantage and stand out, in my opinion.
okay. So open homes is about the buyer experience, right? So when they come and experience us, yes, this helps, but do you think it's more about the way we converse with them that's important as well?
One of the factors.
Yeah. But that doesn't cost you anything, right?
Yeah.
To be empathetic, to be non-salesy,
Yeah.
right? Okay. All right. Well, I think this is a good reschedule of everything. So I actually like that our plan is becoming more slimmer. We're shredding, it's getting more simpler, and our numbers are looking better. But I still think we're far off because we're on 36. We're looking for 1,000 by the end of the year, and we have had our first strong next listing lead. How long did that take us, James?
3 months.
3 months. I was expecting we were going to get our first listing in our second year, not this year, in the area. So I think that's a testament to the consistency we've done.
Yep.
So if 75% on 1 month, to be honest, 1 month, right, can achieve 1 listing. If we are trying to do 30, 40 deals a year in the area, I think we're still far off. But step by step, we are getting better. So when should we do the next meeting on this? End of July? Yeah, end of July. Can you write end of July? End of July, we'll recap. All right, see you next time. Say bye, Royce. Bye-bye. Bye, Royce.
Sporty.